Duchess Meghan cautions against social media users becoming addicts. She's focusing on the word users and addicts. Drug users are addicts and social media users are addicts. Well, isn't this the pot calling the kettle black? Okay, and this is an example of do as I say, not as I do. Meghan Markle reveals why she hasn't been on social media for a very long time. Really, I've made a personal choice not to have any account. So I don't know what's out there. And in many ways, that's helpful for me, the Duchess of Sussex said. Number one, she's still using her title for this. Meghan and Harry both have secret social media accounts. Meghan Markle is the new Kim Kardashian, and I would say that she is completely addicted to fame. Prince Harry used to have several secret social media accounts. He was caught. Around the time of their first encounter, Meghan began to follow a mysterious-looking Instagram account by the name of Spiky Mal 5. Of course Harry has secret social media accounts too. It's social media to connect to your friends. He's a very famous person, and he needs to be able to connect privately with his friends. Meghan Markle had a secret Instagram account until Christmas. It was proven. So she's telling us that she doesn't have any social media accounts. Meghan Markle wants to be the most famous person on earth, Lady Colin Campbell claims. She obviously does. She's constantly in the media, constantly. It's a circus. And it's also been revealed that she is intentionally controversial, and then when people criticize her, she cries bigotry and sexism, which creates more media attention. It's a constant circle of media attention, and she's doing this on purpose, and it's been revealed in her own words. And finally, okay, and what she's talking about here is there's a movie on Netflix, which is the score is going down, but it's The Social Dilemma. And she's basically cribbing from The Social Dilemma about how, social media users are addicts. People connect to each other on social media. You can get addicted to it. It can have mental health issues. It can cause mental health issues if you don't have any in-person relationships and you're a young person or you're a very vulnerable person and your only attention is likes and responses on social media. Well, that can be unhealthy. That's basically an unhealthy person using social media to get fed, to feel better about themselves. But, you need more than that. It's not enough. And finally, we have Meghan Markle was slammed for charging $1,750 to watch her at Fortune's virtual summit. There's other famous people there. She's one of many famous people. She didn't, in fairness, this conference was organized by someone else, and there were other famous people there, and it's $1,750 for all of them, and she's one of them. She's going to speak for 15 minutes one day, about being a powerful woman and being a leader and all the things, how to catch a famous man, how to, get all your money from this famous man, how to get all your status and fame from, off of this famous man because she's so independent and powerful and a leader. So, but the question is, people are saying she's really milking her title. And the British people are really starting to rebel against that. 75% of Brits want Harry and Meghan's titles revoked. This was just done, I think, on Good Morning Britain. And the Queen is about to meet with Harry and Meghan. Meet with Harry. She's called Harry back. Okay. And I think there's a very good chance that she's going to forbid Harry and Meghan to use their titles in any kind of private capacity in exactly the same way the Queen forbade the use of Sussex Royal. Do you remember that? Wow, that was a hammer blow. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Meghan Markle says social media users are addicts. I think, she is one of the people who just can't stay off of social media. And this is a do as I say and not as I do moment. Uh, this is, I think this is the moment where Meghan said in this interview with this woman uh, at the Fortune thing where it's $1,700 for 3 days worth of events. So she made several statements. Meghan has been offline for a very long time. I don't believe this. Another do as I say, not as I do thing is Travelist. Harry kicked off Travelist, which is eco-friendly travel, right when the global bug, the Wuhan flu, came around. And it's just a flu. I had it. It's exactly like it's a flu. To make it more eco-friendly. Okay, but Warren Buffett has divested himself of all airlines. I mean, the travel industry is completely crashed, and the only people staying in hotels are homeless people, paid for by the state to get them off the street at this point. So it's wow, it's a mess right now. And Harry and Meghan are always flying around in their private jets, but they're running a company named Travelist. So she's telling people to stay offline. Has Meghan been offline for a very long time? Let's see what the cards want to say about this, because I don't believe it. I don't believe she's offline ever. Has Meghan been offline for a long time? No. What are we seeing? Do we see Meghan offline for a long time? Angel virtue signal to the people closest to her. Very sweet virtue signal, 7 and 11, 18. Constantly on an ongoing basis, virtue signaling. It's for your own good. We love you. If you stand for abortion and killing babies, you hold the higher moral ground. It's because she loves you. But no, this is not happening. What do we have here in the outcome? We have the devil. The theme of the outcome is the devil. This is a big lie. And she's Scourge is something you do constantly lying to all the people, constantly lying to all the people. Direct action is blocked. Man and blocked. Let's add this up. 24 plus 8, 32, 38. 38. So 40 would be 10. 40, 10 times 4. Yeah. 40 would be 10 spades. No, never mind. That's a hard calculation. I forgot already. Okay, so it's a virtue signal. It's for your own good. She's not really doing this. It's all a big lie. Devil, 6 diamonds, 3 spades. It's a big lie in front of all the people. And she's not really doing this. It's not really doing this. And I don't believe it. So let's ask it a different way. Does Meghan have does she have secret social media accounts? We'll put Meghan here and her social media accounts here. Is she active like right now? Because she's like the social media queen. She's the next Kardashian. She's the next Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian is made by social media. That's how Kim Kardashian gets all her money. That's how Kylie Jenner gets all her money. Social media. That's how they get it. Okay, that's the foundation of what they do is social media. And if Kim Kardashian is a genius, and a genius is someone who transforms something, takes an idea, a concept, and takes it in a completely new direction. Okay, Kim Kardashian, wow, she exploited social media like no one before her, I would have to say. So, and she's continued to do that. She's extremely successful. So, is Meghan currently active on social media? Meghan, well, this is social media over here. Social media. Meghan. Is Meghan active on social media right now? Well, we have another lying card up here. This is lying. This is secret. This is a master plan and a systematic approach. What's over here with Meghan? Connecting to people. This is her roots. This is the foundation of her tree. This is the foundation of her life. Olive tree is connections on social media. This is, the earth that she's coming out of. 12 and 8, 5 spades. She's just hiding it. So she's very constantly connected on social media. What's over here with social media? We have the connection cards right in the middle. Okay, secretly, very deep rooted. Executioner. Executioner, it doesn't ask anybody. Executioner is very, very organized. It's a judge. It's the legal system. It's a master criminal. It's very organized. It has a plan. It's a king, and it has a plan, and it's a ruler. But it's very ruthless. Secretly, 1322, 6 diamonds connected to all the people. 5 spades. She's denying that she's so connected. This is, let's see. So she has a long-term plan connected. This is her plan, but she's keeping these things secret. So she's constantly connected, okay? And then lying about connection to long-term relationships, 12, 3 spades, constantly lying about it. So she's not doing anything she says. And we got the devil right in the middle as the theme of the outcome. She's a vegan during the week. She eats meat on the weekend. She's trumpeting everybody that she's a vegan. She's a vegan. But she's not a vegan. A vegan is somebody who doesn't eat meat. Well, Meghan, it's convenient for Meghan to say she's a vegan. But then the engagement was over a roasted chicken. And a lot of people say, oh, well, that, roasted chicken is a euphemism for some kind of, position with men and women, some kind of position. It's a euphemism. But I think they were just literally eating, the two, she's forcing Harry to be a vegan, and they're roasting a chicken. That's not vegan. Okay, Meghan has literally come out and said very recently that she wants to be the most famous person on the earth. Is Meghan Markle addicted to fame? I think this is her North Star. Fame, being world famous, this is her North Star. This is what's driving her to the exclusion of everyone and everything else. She dropped everyone in her family. She is, in my opinion, completely destroying Harry, and it's all in pursuit of fame. Is she addicted to fame? Is Meghan addicted to fame? Seed, which is message, mustard seed, Star Bethlehem. This is like her North Star, following her North Star, and this is the seed. This is the genesis of all that she's doing. So yeah, this is right on the surface, this fame, worldwide fame. And the Star of Bethlehem, there's 1 million stars in the sky. She wants to reach everybody. So this is the seed, the root of everything that she's doing. This mustard seed grows into the largest bush. It grows into the largest tree. Okay, so this is the direction that she's growing, and it's right on the surface. What's underneath? Scapegoat, cast out, blame, sickness, very emotional, very emotionally attached to being famous. Butterfly is a great famous card, but the root of this is an imbalance, an illness, or being shunned and cast out and mistreated. The root of why she wants to be so famous, it's emotionally based, and it's because she's kind of damaged. Okay, and it's interesting that one of Harry's ex-girlfriends came out and said that Harry is damaged. So that's going to come up later. So we have another sickness card, working everything together. So illness, and working everything together. And this is mirroring the fame card. Everything is focused towards fame. This is 10 spades and 4 spades are almost like bipolar energy. And so her motivations for being famous, what's underlying this quest to be the most famous person in the world, is a lot of, I don't want to say mental illness, but it is everybody is different. Everybody, and that's not wrong and it's not right. Everybody's different. Everybody's like a snowflake. Okay, now some people, they're kind of further over on the scale, and you can clearly say, oh, well, that's just mental illness. Okay, this is kind of further over on the scale. There's some very negative damaging in her that is driving her very emotionally to want to be this very famous person. I'm not sure that's that unusual for people who want to be really famous, but I think there's also famous people who are not damaged, and they're just thrust into the spotlight, and that just happens. So Meghan was part of this thing where $1,750 was charged for 15 minutes of Meghan Markle's virtual time. You don't even get to go somewhere and actually meet these people. Do folks see Meghan Markle milking her title for all it's worth? Because I do. Let's see what the cards say. Do people see Meghan milking her title for all it's worth? Okay. Cornerstone, Fox, and Fence Sitter. Reacting, okay, very clever reacting, 12 and 9, 21, 6 hearts, working the relationships. Meghan is always puts the relationship first. She believes that relationships are what gets you to the top. And this keeps coming up in the cards. So she's very cleverly reacting to and working the relationships in her foundation. So how did she become a duchess? She became a duchess through marriage. So absolutely she's milking it, because all of her fame and her title, milking the title, came from the relationship, 6 hearts. So yes, she is milking it. What do we have underneath? 10 spades, a very bad ending. Another direction and an opportunity. We have 2 fives. Fives are change, ongoing in the money. This is looking to me underneath that the Queen, and I mentioned this in the intro, that the Queen may forbid Harry and Meghan from using their titles for private purposes, which is all they do, just the same way that she forbid them using the Sussex Royal title. Okay, so on an ongoing basis, making all the money. Okay, this is coming to a sudden and abrupt and disastrous end, and a decision is going to be made about this. A decision, 5 clubs, a decision about this. Constantly making the money is going to come to a bad end. That's interesting. 20, and 12, 32, 8 spades, cast out. No way, Jose, you can't use those titles anymore. So again, I think this is saying that the queen is going to say, you can't use those titles as a private person. You just can't do that. And it's going to stop. I think, and that's the summit. You know, Harry's been called back for a paddling, you know, by the queen. And that's what's about to go down. So let's look at this. Is it all nonsense? Do as I say, not as I do. Has Meghan been offline for a very long time? It's all virtue signaling and it's all for your own good. No. If she takes a break, it's very short. It's all a lie. She's constantly influencing people. It's all a lie. And she's just telling us that she's not online right now. It's nonsense. It is, and so I asked if she's currently active on secret social media accounts. We have more lying up here. We have secrets. We have a big plan. We have connection cards on both sides. She's very connected, and that's the foundation of what she does. That's like the air she breathes. That's where her olive tree is planted in social media. So she's never not active on social media, and this shows that she is active on social media right now, very active on social media, and she has this is how she does everything. Is Meghan has come out and said that she wants to be the most famous person in the world. Is she addicted to fame? This is the root of all that she's doing, and this shows some emotionally based imbalances. And just for the record, evil, good and evil, okay, and some idiots don't believe in good and evil these days because they've been so brainwashed. But evil is nothing more than unbalanced energy. Good is balanced energy. Okay, that guy Buddha, I don't know if you've heard of him, he talks about the middle way. Okay, I'm not a Buddhist, but Buddha was right. Find the middle way. Balance is good. Finding the middle way. When you go to extremes, imbalances are created, and evil, the word evil is really nothing more than unbalanced energy, very unbalanced energy. Meghan is showing a lot of unbalanced energy and illness, emotionally based illness, driving her to become this famous person. So that's not the best. That's not wonderful and the best. That's not what we want to see. We want to see healthy people achieving a lot. And that's maybe not the reason why Meghan is so driven to be famous. Okay, the 1750 for 15 minutes of Meghan's virtual time. Do people see Meghan milking her title? Well, this is Meghan milking her title. Right on, very cleverly reacting to opportunities to make money. But underneath it, again, it looks like the Queen is going to take this away and say, just like Sussex Royal, you know, you have to stop using your titles. And she goes step by step. So I think if they don't stop using their titles and just start identifying themselves as Harry and Meghan, then the palace and the Queen will take another step and another step, and eventually they'll revoke the titles. And that would be a really big deal. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the very generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.